Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Instant Pot nacho chicken. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I share Instant Pot stuff with you every week. Today I'm going to be showing you a simple dump and go. Basically you throw everything into the pot and press start and walk away type of recipe. It's called nacho chicken and it has chicken and rice, chili beans, and nacho cheese in it, and I know you're gonna love it. It's just a super easy, fast recipe and it tastes great. To start the recipe, add in 1 1/4 cup of water and then stir in 1 1/4 teaspoon of better than bouillon. If you'd rather, you can just use 1 1/4 cup of chicken broth in the place of these two items. I always just have the better than bouillon on hand, that's why I use it. Then add in a cup of brown rice. Now, if you want to make this recipe with white rice, you can do that. I will list in the description below how to do that. Next, add in 1 1/2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can also use chicken breasts if you prefer. I just like the thighs because they stay moist and tender and turn out really well in the Instant Pot. Now you're going to pour over the top of that chicken a can of Rotel, which is just diced tomatoes and green chilies. I usually use the mild kind, but for some reason I had original this time, so that's what I used. It does have a little heat, so if you're a little bit nervous about that, use mild. And then we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper right over the top of the chicken and tomatoes. And then I used a tablespoon of these dried minced onions. You can also use a little bit of fresh onion or maybe even some onion powder if you don't have these on hand. Now, I like these chili beans in the mild chili sauce by Bush's. They're just really tasty, have a lot of good flavor in them. You're not going to drain them or rinse them because they have all that delicious flavor, so you just throw the whole can in. Next, add in 3/4 cup of Tostitos salsa con queso, and I use the medium kind. If you like more heat, you can always use spicy. Then put the lid on tight, make sure valve is set to sealing. Mine automatically seals, so I didn't worry about that, but some versions you need to seal. And then set the pressure cook button or the manual button to 22 minutes, and this is for the brown rice. It does take quite a bit of time pressure cooking to get it soft. When the time is up, you're going to release the pressure and remove the lid after it's been sitting there about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, it will seem really liquidy, but it will thicken up in just a minute here. We're going to fish out those pieces of chicken using some tongs and place them on a cutting board. And then I just used 2 forks to shred them up very easily. Now, the chicken, you can see, just remains really moist and tender, and that's because it is those chicken thighs. That's why I like using it so much. Add it back into the pot, give it a quick stir. Now this part is optional, but I like to add in a little bit of tortilla chips. Just crunch them up. This is perfect if you have like the bottom of the bag and all those crumbs. Instead of just tossing it in the trash, you can add them into this dish. And this kind of just thickens that consistency up and gives a nice crunch if you serve it right away. If not, of course, those chips will get soggy. I like to add in these medium sliced tamed jalapeno peppers. You can find these by the pickles. They're like on the top shelf, and they're not like normal jalapenos that are super hot. They're more like a banana pepper where they're just a little bit of spice but nothing too crazy, that give a lot of flavor. Make a plate for yourself with all your desired toppings. Doesn't that look so good? I know you're gonna love this recipe. I hope you try it this week. And don't forget, you can order my new cookbook now. I'm gonna put the link to how to order it in the notes below. Now, I sign every single copy that I send out, and look how thick it is. That's how many recipes are in this book. And they're not just filler recipes, they're mostly all dinner recipes. Just like the one I made today, they're super easy, pantry-friendly ingredients. You're gonna love it. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you will subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.